I am Gorm. I am Gorm, my half-friend. And I will fight with honor. I am Gorm, half-friend. I am a barbarian. I'm a warrior. A Northman. I gotta do a voice. I am a warrior. First off and foremost. Alright, guys. I wonder if they have bigger boats than just the rafts. All right, hey, DJ Orgit, Jagorgit? How do I say your name right? What's the name of the server? I saw your YouTube vid. I've been thinking about hopping on. Let me drop a link to it really quick. I'll pull up the Discord, so I have it ready here. It's a public Discord, so anyone can join in. If you want to join my army, you're welcome to join my army or do your own thing. I'm okay with either. Invite people, copy, got the link. And Babuski. Here's the link to the Discord. And the Discord will have an area of server information and all that stuff for you somewhere inside that. Yeah. Jorgit. Welcome to Medieval RP on Dayz. I look forward to seeing another brother in the shield wall. Soon we'll be raiding all of this land of plenty, land of the gods, the Aesir. But not just our gods are here, Christian gods, Egyptian gods. All different kinds of gods are here on this land, bickering and fighting amongst each other. I'm working on a bigger video, and I have the intro recorded, but I wanted to drive some hype on my YouTube channel. The melee combat's, it's Dayz melee combat, so it's just, you know. If you're okay at Dayz melee combat, you should be alright. So just, you know, backwards is the block, take your time. More of the armor is kind of protect you against some of the melee stuff. It's, you know, basic. That's why I want to join, there's this big RP server on Bannerlords 2 I want to get into. That'll be fun. But, we're going to do some short stories here. This is a public thing, so we all can join in together and play and make an army. And we can PvP as we want. We can go attack players as we see fit. The armor looks pretty good in the game. I think it looks good. I imagine, like, if they remade Dayz to be the medieval game and they, like, changed the combat system, I could see that being a pretty cool shit, you know? Are there actually other races? There's orcs, elves, dwarves, or something like that. I've seen two kinds of orcs. I've seen the gray orcs, and I've seen the green orcs. They actually have orc faces and stuff. And there's, like, orc high armor from Lord of the Rings and stuff. Let me make sure. I'm gonna DM everybody, make sure they get on. They may not get on today, but it's fine. That's fine if they don't. I also want to roleplay on Valheim as well. There's an RP server I got listened to recently, and that will be some fun. What did you think of my video? Just I'm actually gonna. I was rewatching it, and I just had a basic edit for it. There's a lot I want to do that intro and kind of change up some things, add some funny text. Looks sick. Looks sick. I'm gonna try it for sure. Remote Realms Deuce, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, somebody in the Dayz community on YouTube told me about it through when I was streaming just regular Dayz RP, and so I'm glad that I finally checked it out after 5 months. I need to find a better sword. I am kind of trapped inside the base by my teammates. Oh, wait. I forgot he gave me the code. Alright, guys. Okay. So do I have to minimize? I forget. We're not using Lux. What's the player base like? It's alright. There's a variety of people. More of our ships have arrived. There's a variety of roleplay skill on the server. There's people who are not very good at it, but they're trying. They're interested. And so they start trying. You got people who are okay, people who are learning, people who are pretty decent. It's a wide variety. You got people who are. You also have people who aren't trying at all because it's a PvP RP server, so it's official. It's a public server, so anyone's welcome. That's kind of how that. It's kind of more of a server. I think it'd be fun to get the communities together and my community together for some role play and put together some events, which I think will make it fun for future. Because sometimes I want to roleplay in a less serious manner, and sometimes I want to roleplay in a very serious manner. So it's nice. And if anybody from my streams want to join in and join my army, we're going to be Viking Raiders. I want to get like 10 people together, and then we're going to get some people. We've got some crossbows ready. Some people are going to have crossbows, and then we have people with shields and sword in the front line, and we're going to go and raid people and take their stuff and their monies. There's people playing Christians. There's a King Jonathan. I want to raid King Jonathan if I get an opportunity. It's going to be great. My character's name is Gorm. Get used to the voice. My character's name is Gorm Hathrin. I fight for my people. I fight for myself. I fight for my ambitions. I want to be known across the land on people's tongues. They will speak my name, Gorm Hathrin. He shows up with his men, and he fights like a demon coming from a storm. I will be remembered. I will fight to my very last breath so that the Aesir and my ancestors will welcome me into Valhalla after my time has come. I've been RPing for 15 years or so. I just started trying Dayz RP though. Unfortunately, Dayz RP, you've missed the golden age of it. I'd say all the good role players in Dayz are kind of spread out to different servers now, and almost none of the servers have a good population. I think what the Dayz RP community is waiting for is that new zombie game to come out that replaces Dayz for roleplay. In fact, I'm actually going to be roleplaying on a GTA 5 zombie RP server, so I'm going to try that out and see how that goes. There's a lot of things I want to try. But if you subscribe and you follow my posts on my YouTube channel and the Discord, I'll usually update people when I'm trying out new things, and I invite the community to come and join in and see what's going on. I used to be somebody who was very much solo into RP, where I would never start a group outside of RP. what I mean by that is like pre-made groups and then go into RP. But now I really like crave having like more of a solid start to a character. So if people want to roleplay friends and family of my character, it makes the RP more smooth for me and the storytelling a little better. And it's nice not to be solo all the time when I join a new server. I wonder if this medieval server has a equivalent to like helicopter crashes or something. That would be interesting. I'll pray to Odin to give me a sniper rifle. Give me a Mosin, so I may snipe thy enemies. I gotta be careful in these woods. There are giant spiders. And they were pretty scary to fight last time I fought them. Alright, I've been watching your content for a while. I got into Survivalist RP for a bit. Hell yeah. I'm always, like, I can't wait to find that next game that really hooks me for RP. I mean, Red Dead is that game for me, but it's not growing my YouTube channel, so I need to take a break from it. And my YouTube channel is really important to me, and I actually want to try to make a living on it at some point. But my plan is to grow some, and then go back to Red Dead for a little bit to show the new people in the audience the kind of stuff there is in Red Dead. But I really want to roleplay on Renowned. It's a game that's not out yet. It's a medieval game. They're using mocap for the sword fighting, and there's base building and stuff, and I really would like to roleplay on that and build a nice sized village and city and stuff like that. I just fell out of Red MRP. I love it, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of servers are just comfortable, you know? Yeah, I know what you mean. I know how it is. I'm going to be trying out different things. And Silly Rabbit, you're welcome to join in as well, you know. I'm always trying new things. Seeing what the possibilities are. What kind of RP I can get from other things. I really miss a good Dayz stuff. I don't need the promotion. I don't need it. I don't need your promotion on Twitch. By the way, if you are streaming and somebody comes into your channel and immediately tries to sell you a promotion service or viewers or something, ban them immediately. They're a scammer. They're going to try to steal your informations and your monies and stuff. Have you been playing in the closed testing and stuff? Remote realms? I really want to play it bad. And the reason for myself is that I practice HEMA. Do you know what HEMA is? If you don't, it's European historical... It's historical European martial arts. But HEMA's definitely gone wider. They practice all different kinds of weapons from medieval eras, earlier eras, up to gunpowder, essentially. But we don't actually practice in muskets. We don't use that, but like, you know, bows and up. Or down. Crossbows and down. So I fight in plate armor, gambeson, I have a sparring helmet, and I use a round shield and a arming sword right now for my main fighting setup. And then I'm ordering a Matantesu, which is a sword that's in between a long sword and a great sword, and I fight with steel. Full contact, beat the shit out of each other. Wrestling, grappling, all goes. Because it's, you know, in medieval times, it's all part of the combat, all part of the martial arts and stuff. What do we got over here? Is this a castle? I'm talking a little weird today, guys, so I do apologize. The left side of my tongue is swollen for some reason, and it hurts. A little bit. I'm just waiting for the full release. But I can't wait to play it. I've been keeping an eye on it, and the whole biome update. I need to look at their roadmap again, but when they said that they had all those biomes in that video, I was like, damn, this is a passion project for the dev. Why is that floating up there? This might be a work in progress area. That is cool. There might be NPCs here, so I gotta be careful. There's definitely might be a work in progress, because I know the staff in this game will build castles for people and stuff. But I'm in that phase right now too. I'm trying out a lot of different games to RP on. I'm trying to see what kind of RP content I want to make on my YouTube channel, in lieu of Red Dead, and replacement of it. I want to bring interesting content development. I really like this kind of Great Wall mountain pass they put here. This actually be very defendable. This would be very dangerous for an enemy to traverse if it was fully armed of crossbowmen and archers, as they try to. I mean, they probably even have men on like the rocks and stuff. Going up staircase. Imagine them pouring oil down the staircase, rolling boulders down it, traps, barrels. Ooh, a cave. Evening, Sinnix. How's the new RP coming along? John Bradley. It's going all right. The server is a public RP PvP server, and you know, it's got RP of all different levels on it, and that's okay. This is really cool. Look like someone's trying to build a base here. Interesting. Me personally, I was hoping there would be loot here. That's cool though. I like that. Oh, wait. Let me get my heat buff. This is a cool location. But yeah, if anybody wants to join in, I'll link the server again. And you can join it. And if you want to join my army, you're welcome to. We will be raiding the enemy. I think that there's a general interest in medieval Dayz. People are perking up like, what is this? This sounds kind of cool. I want to check this out. Let's get on down. Let's get on down. Yeah, it's cool. There must be a mining node right there. For important ore. I think I need an actual pickaxe. I know where gold ore's at now. It's really close to my base. We are trying to get to the northern trader, and I also want to get to this northern port and check it out. There are bears, so we gotta watch out for them too. I know bears would be very hard to fight in a melee contest. But with armor, they should keep me alive long enough to do some meaningful damage, maybe. I will be tested. Is that Commander Grog? Is that the Impaler? Commander Grog! Is that you?
How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. I've got good news. I know the Grey Orcs don't much like humans, but I see us all as beings, under different gods, right? Well,
Of course.
I have summoned my friends from across the sea to the east, and they're arriving here shortly. We'll be making a glorious raiding party, and I'm thinking about taking a raiding party to those Christians. They think they are so great, with their castles and their kings and their crowns. Anyways, King Jonathan considers me just a dirty pagan. He spits on my gods. So I think maybe his land might be ripe for the taking. Its fruits bear. And maybe some experienced warriors, some Grey Orcs can make friends with Vikings, Northmen. An alliance that would be so unruly.
Your words are a bright flame to my heart, brother.
Oh, that is good to hear.
I swear.
I'm headed towards the...
I've waited to make a good ally.
Everyone talks so dirty about the Grey Orcs, but I think they're just weak. They don't like to fight, and when they lose men, they cry like sniveling babies. But we are men, we are warriors.
I agree, brother. I agree. Thank you.
You're
the
welcome.
Grey Orcs will greet this very kindly. This is great news. We are short in numbers as whence entering the realm, most of the humankind meet the king originally first. Therefore, they are swayed into the Christian ways.
Well, my friends will number in the 10s to 20s. We'll be here strong with large numbers. Every man fitted with a crossbow and an axe.
Praise the gods.
Praise the gods. I'm headed towards the trading post nearby. Would you like to accompany me? Perhaps we keep each other safe just in case there are others out there who want to take our coin.
I need to deliver this. I am in the middle of building my lair, which I don't want to show. I'm unfortunately. Can you wait for me at my outpost?
No worries.
And I will be there
I know where your lair is anyways. It's where the dragons are. I saw some building up there.
Okay.
I won't tell anybody. Don't worry.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I will make my own way then, and I will see you around.
All right. I will see you very soon. I will see you very soon, brother.
Take care.
And it has been a pleasure. It has been a pleasure to meet you again and hear such a great news. I will inform all of the Orc brothers of such pleasant news.
Well, then soon we raid together, and the land will be painted red with blood of our enemies.
Yes, brother.
Take care.
Take care, brother.
This Christian. I need to practice my voice a bit more. I'm still not like fluid with the way I want to do it. But I know where your base is. It's among the dragons. I've seen it. I saw the building up there. I saw his lair and he was like, damn it. I bet he was a little nervous that I was going to go and try and take his stuff. About time they're 20 strong. My raiding party will be large. So that's one of the guys on the server who is not the greatest at RP, but he's trying. You know, he breaks character a lot. He didn't break character this time, but he's trying. The one thing I noticed about some of the people on the server, they don't distinguish between out of character and character, because most people are on like official servers, so they just take people as they are. So when someone does something bad in character, they think they're bad out of character, but they don't see a difference between out of character or in character. You see? Mike, Paranormal Channel, how you doing? Welcome in. Are there any ghosts in my chat? Mike, can you speak with the ghosts in my chat? I'm sure they are lurking. We're on the move. For a Christian king, you're not very smart, Jonathan. If you want to live, not be struck down. Well, let us put these cuffs on you, so we may go through your pockets and see what valuables you carry. I always wondered what a king keeps. I always wondered what a king keeps in his pockets. I always wondered what a king would carry in his pockets. Have it you, brothers. I need to practice this voice. I need to be able to practice in different voice ranges. One of the hard parts for me is that I get excited, and I want to talk at a faster pace than I am talking right now. And I need to hold my tongue sometimes, and I need to take a deep breath and capture the idea I envision for my character. I want to behave, I want to present myself to people. What I want them to see of me. Is that a rock or a dead guy? Looks like a rock. That could be a game. Rock or a dead guy. Michael 20, Hodges 21. How you doing? There's no guns. We got crossbows and bows and melee weapons. This is what I'm carrying so far. Oh, wait. What? 1 second. Is this actually... Okay, it requires specifically a Viking shield. Okay. I watched the old Dayz RP for my channel or just in general? Because I do have a lot of old Dayz RP on my channel from back in the day. All of them years ago. If you guys want to join in, it's it's Dayz Medieval RP. And if you want to join my army, you're welcome to. If not, you could just be a bloody peasant somewhere else. Maybe join the Christians. Or the Egyptians. What are we doing over here? Is that a raider? Looks like a raider. I'm up for a fight. That means there might be loot around here. I'm thinking that castle up ahead might be the place of loot. Is that castle a, what's it called? A point of interest? Oh, someone's definitely built there, though. That must be the Grey Orc stronghold. I am Viking. I'm a Northman. And I will raid and pillage in the name of my gods. My ambitions grow every day. Nice. Definitely looks like someone's built here to turn this passage into their base, or that's already part of it. I don't know. This is a modded server. That's cool looking though. Oh, look at that. A stone, where the dragons turned to stone. That's pretty cool. There's a flag there, so someone's base is here. And just one passage. I want passage to the trader to the north. Ooh, 20 coins. I'll take that. A great battle was had here. How long ago, I'm not sure. They were turned to stone by a great force. So do you still have do you still have to eat and all that like Daisy? Yeah, you got to eat and drink. It's all the survival elements still. Got cut. I almost broke one of my limbs. Can you replace my shirt still? Oh, cool. The passage is still open. That's great. This is a really cool location, though. I haven't seen this location yet. Is there a sword in the ground? No. Ooh, this is badass. This is so badass. There's a terracotta army here. What kind of magic turns all these men into stone? What could be responsible for such a thing? Very cool. This is a very cool location. We'll try to just take them one at a time from this angle. Oh! Oh! Undead! Oh, we have undead, guys. Oh, we have actual undead. Interesting. I definitely need to get more supplies when I get to the safe zone. They got a Draugr. Walk these lands. Maybe if I'm swift and careful, I can sneak by. Oh, oh. Fuck. I might be dead. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh. 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 I'm not paying attention here. I got a bag. I'm dead. Oh well, it's not a big deal. Don't have a way to stop the bleeding. Huh, I'm dead. Oh well. Just lay down and die. Bleeding out on the battlefield. That's my first death on the server. I should have been paying attention because I had a text here I needed to read. Hey, Kenny offline, how you doing, man? I didn't have anything really special on me. I mean, the money was nice, but we can get all the way back there again. We'll just take our time. Now that I know how to play, it's going to be a little easier. Oh, I came off a horn this time? Oh, a drinking horn. Well, if any of my friends get on, we'll be in the same area. I'm in spawn now. At least now I know what to look for when I'm looting. Like chests laying out and about. I gotta look inside those chests. This is Vikings. Or this is like medieval in general. There's like zombies, orcs, giant spiders, wolves, bears, barbarians. All kinds of stuff. Is there anything new on the? Is there anything new on here like dragons or undead like Skyrim? Oh, well, there's definitely undead. I've seen stone dragons that don't move. I've come across a Spriggan. That I've seen. Looks like the starting town was recently looted. I can kind of show you guys the beginning of it again. Put my knife here, put my bandages here. Yeah, I kept trying to take my phone, and I was attacked by so many enemies because I wasn't paying attention. Alright. So the way spawning for loot kind of works here is it's like on the guys you kill, and chests will spawn in buildings, and inside the chests will have loot. Or you can go to a merchant here, if you have something worth selling, you go to the trader, and you can go through his stock, and he'll sell you different kinds of things. And you can trade. There's a chest right here. Sewing kit. We can repair gear. If it happens, you win, you lose them. Yeah, it's how it goes. I should have been paying more attention. Honestly, I could probably get back to my body, no problem. It's really not that... I mean, it's kind of far, but it ain't that far. I like that I spawned up a drinking horn this time. It's more appropriate. Last time I seen a lot of loot was next to one of these things. Let's see if we found something worthwhile. There are horses. They're kind of funny. They're reskinned motorcycles or something. And their animations are a little silly looking. And they go over and over and over like a horse making that sound, but horses don't only do that on occasion, so it's really funny. I think you left your horse in first gear. My bad. I always leave him idling. My horse. Note this, if I want to carry a lot of extra bandages, since all the fighting is going to involve a lot of bleeding, wounds, and things of that sort, and there's potions you can get that can heal you better. I just got a knife. Knives are dangerous. You know, first person as well. I like third person because I think for my video stuff it's more cinematic that way, but sometimes when I'm fighting I go to first person. Sometimes it's easier to fight in first person. Oh, whereth is any loots to be had? Oneth my journeyeth towards the northeth. It's gonna be a long walk again. The only downside I've noticed, the loot seems to be fairly sparse in my travels. So I wonder if the castles spawn a lot of loot, but there's a lot of bases there, so I don't really see anything. How much is the mod? Like, the mod's free. You just download Dayz DSA launcher and download the mods. I wonder if I could have outrun those zombies, skeleton things. The bridge should be about this way somewhere. I'm hoping in my journey I can come across this is like a little village again that I was like going by. There was a bunch of chests there. There's the bridge. I am tired all of a sudden, boy. Howdy. I gotta wake up. Snap awake. You know what? We gotta add some music. There we go. That's gonna perk me up a bit. Is that carrots or something? I make my way all the way north again. I think dying north probably isn't too bad because of all those like fake bodies next to my body. Make it easier to blend in. Oh. Nice. It's a good chunk of coin right there. Need some monster parts to him. Okay. That's why it's probably worth killing the spiders. Makes sense. There we go. I found some decent stuff along the way. That's not bad. We definitely will make it to where we are headed. We're going to travel far to the north to reclaim my previous life's important goods and fall into dark creatures. But I will survive this time in one piece. See another person traveling.
There's something going on just ahead of the field of us.
Is that you, Fire?
Yes!
It seems we keep on running into each other. Looks like,
I don't know what's happening up there.
like raiders, perhaps. Infected. Maybe we best steer clear, just in case. You never know who they might be.
How have you been, my friend?
I've been as well as I can get. Unfortunately, the north is a
need
rough
food or
place.
anything?
I should be fine for the moment, but I am going to head this way. You're welcome to come along if you wish.
What is your destination?
Far to the north, on the way to the trader, to recover my lost goods in a previous life.
To the Eastern Market?
The northern market. A dangerous, treacherous path we will take. If you don't have the stomach for it, I understand. But you are welcome to come along if you wish.
I'm headed for the Eastern Market. Do you know of the king? His name up there.
King Jonathan, the Christian.
Yes. I have some unsettled business with him.
What do you mean by unsettled?
It's business that hasn't been settled yet.
What kind of business? Did he wrong you in the wrong way? Or is it just business that is unsettled as you are saying it so plainly?
He wanted me to become a member, and yet he didn't approve of my business plan.
And what was your business plan he so greatly not approve of?
I sell extended warranties for horses.
And the king was angry that you were trying to be an entrepreneur in these hard and dangerous times.
Exactly.
How about this, friend? I have an idea. How about you join me and my Northmen? North. And you raid
Sure.
with us. And you sell horse insurance to those that we may plunder.
That sounds lovely.
Maybe the king might be persuaded to buy horse insurance from yourself, Fire.
Well, I'm a bit of a con man, and I kind of want to mess with the king a little bit more.
The king seems to be a, what's the word? A dullard.
Yes. That's a good word.
I think that would be the only way to put it. Besides, he called me a pagan. He thinks lowly of me and my friends in the north. He thinks we are not worthy to be in his Christian kingdom and prefer that we would forsake our gods and join him. I think this to be foolish, personally. Who would forsake their life, their gods, for some Christian king named Jonathan, who probably doesn't even fight his own battles?
He does not. I restrained him. And he wept.
I'm sure if you were running to him again, it would not be on good terms than I imagined. Oh, wait. Good idea. I keep forgetting that bandages are almost a currency in their own way today.
Here, take half.
Well, I appreciate it. Well, Fire, you will have to set the flame to this land with your con man ideas. I'm sure we can trick plenty of people. Maybe I have an idea. I have an idea for selling your insurance. Me and my raiders might ambush somebody. And then you happen along to sell to them insurance for later. Say that maybe you have your own men to protect and guide them to the roads. And I let you borrow some of my other Northmen to pretend to be your bodyguards or something.
So I have another idea to deal with King Jonathan.
What would that be?
But I haven't obtained everything yet for that idea. But I was going to... I need to gather a quill and write up a fake warrant for his arrest. And I was going to serve him with those papers and arrest him.
Hopefully, he will fall for it a second time, but if you've already conned him once and tricked him, he might be on guard now. Unfortunately.
He even had a guard with him who shot at me and missed.
Wow.
So I'm not too worried about King Jonathan's security.
My kin had sailed far from the northeast and have arrived here recently. There's about 7-8 of us strong now. Perhaps we'll pay a visit later. And I've made an alliance with the Grey Orcs as well. They want to join my raiding party. I think
Sounds lovely.
King Jonathan might have enemies on every corner of his kingdom. Besides, who made him king anyways? His dead god? His Christian god, Jesus Christ, who died for their sins? I mean, come on. Who worships a dead god? Does not make sense whatsoever. All of my gods are very much alive and walk amongst us. Careful in these woods. I have seen Spriggan. They are slow, but they are dangerous. And they hurt.
I hear the cows.
I see them to the left up there in the bushes.
Yes.
We have him on the run now.
I have 4 strikes on him so far. Shouldn't be much more.
This, my friend, is when a crossbow would be handy.
Yes.
Well, I still have quite a distance to travel to get north. And we're going to continue that way.
Yep.
Perhaps we'll get lucky and find a goat or a wolf. Wolves at least are easy because they will come towards us and want to fight. And then all of a sudden that wolf on its way. And to whatever afterlife wolves obey. Alright, I'm leaving him behind. He's chasing cows. I don't got enough stamina for all this cow tipping. All this cow tipping nonsense. Back on our journey. If I get to the north again, I think my body may have despawned by now. So forget that's a thing that happens in this game. I will probably just continue north and see if the North Trader has the trade. It's cool to see the same people from yesterday, because a lot of people on the server are new as well, and I'm not sure if they'd spend very many days playing on this medieval server. I really like these woods a lot. I might need to download my yesterday's stream, because I think some of the moments where I'm talking to King Jonathan will be good for the next video. Putting together a story. I think the story might end up us killing. Oh, it's an old tree. It's an old tree of life. What's it called again? Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil. I can't pronounce it right now. A tree of life. Very fantasy. Well, if I was a Springer, my bountiful loot. Other races? Cats? Cats. Yeah, there are orcs. There are orcs. There are green and gray orcs. I heard there are elves, dwarves, and then all the humans. And then there's the NPC like spriggans, spiders, undead. Can we finally meet the lusty Argonian maid? I wish the lusty Argonian maid was here in my chambers right now, sitting across from me in candlelight, her scales glistening lightly in the light. I don't know if there's Argonians. I actually haven't checked out all the races. I know I've seen orcs. I've seen orcs for sure, but I heard there's elves and I heard there's dwarves. But other than that, I'd have to check it out. I'd have to make a new character. There's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of conflict in this land. Right, we're almost back to my body, but my body will probably be gone. And if oh, okay, it's just a spriggan. He bopped me in the head, I'm good. I got a really short range weapon, his arms are pretty long. The spriggan! It made me bleed my own blood. Fuck you, spriggan. I don't got enough armor and weapons or bandages to give a fight to a spriggan. Hopefully I can make it to the next trader or find some food. At some kind of like location. Oh. I forgot I had food. Is the melee combat same as vanilla though? It is. Cats. And they have the crossbow, but like with different skin and stuff. We'll see some cool stuff coming up here soon. There's a castle up here, a battleground of men turned to stone. A dragon that was turned to stone as well. Hello, guys, welcome into my stream, into my chat. Howdy. I am playing a character. His name is Gorm Halfren, and I've come to his land because I am a man of ambitions. I want my name to be spoken on the tongues of everyone across the land for my exploits. The whispers of my greatness and battle will be known across the lands. Everyone will speak of Halfren and his kin and his Northmen who raid and plunder across these lands that have been fruitfully provided for by the gods. So it's like, it would be cool if they added skills like some servers had, like strength, survival, immune, etc. I don't know the finer details of it, but they have like potions and stuff that heal you pretty quickly and restore your HP. They have all kinds of armor that adjust your durability on taking damage. This right here is not a medieval style of windows. That is a kind of an 1800 style. But they try it. That scared me first. I was like, oh, I dropped. We'll go north. Hopefully my body's still there. I don't have any armor on. Like, so for the skeletons, yeah, I'm missing like chainmail for slash damage. It didn't help with bleeds too much, but it helped with straight damage. But I realized I should probably be carrying a lot more bandages. I only went in there with like 3, and then 2 of them got ruined. Which sucked. I got a nice little respawn. I got some coins back, and my goal is to get up here and see what's at the North Trader. My base is over here, and then I want to check out the North Port, see what they have, and then I'll head back to base, and the rest of my team will probably help me re-gear if I need it. All I do is must ask. How you doing, Cat Cats? You enjoying the stream? I appreciate you hanging out and watching. I like to do voices. My entire shtick on the streams and my YouTube videos is roleplay. I always like to play a character. I like to get into the nitty-gritty of my adventures and try and be something unique. Just lurked. Hell yeah, I appreciate the lurks, man. Native Feathers, how you doing? Welcome in. Oh, what is this? This is a medieval RP server on Dayz. And I'm starving to death. I don't think my buddies are still going to be there, but I do want to get to the Northern Trader, so if I see them Skelly boys, I'm probably just going to run past them Skelly boys. It is fun. It's been interesting so far. And the cool thing is it's a public server. It's not whitelist. Anyone can join. So the RP on the server varies from incredibly bad to learning, you know, okay-ish, decent. So there's one or two good role players. And then you got me and my friends who are like godlike when it comes to role play, because we've pretty much lived on role play servers for the last 10 years. No guns. Crossbows, bows, axes, melee weapons. Somebody definitely lives in this castle here, I bet you. Yeah, there's a flag. I bet all the good loot is inside these castles, but all the, I haven't been on the server, so all the castles have definitely been captured by somebody. There's a flag there. But again, the flagpole doesn't have a flag on it, so it might be a rotting base. Then we can get lucky and find some loot. Oh, there's a door. Oh, you're right, because they do have the zombie models. I tried to think up on one earlier, but he had turned around last minute. It was yesterday when I was trying that out. Not that I'm sick now, but there's antibiotics in my body if my body's still there. Definitely going to try things out. I RP'd with you many moons ago, my friend, in the red zone. The red zone is amazing. So hell yeah. Yeah, you're welcome to join my army. Everyone's welcome to join the Viking raiding clan. There's no team size limit on the server, so if we get 15 men strong and we got a shield wall and stuff, I will be glad to roleplay as a Jarl. Alright, here's where I died. On the other side of this wall. I'm thinking about just running past skeletons and the other guys. Someone made a base on top of this wall on the left of it. See how they're walking? They got the zombie animations and stuff. Well, at least the guys that killed her are still dead. Look how cool this location is. This is pretty badass. Oh, someone is trying to gate this off. Or that's part of their base. I died over here to the right. Shit. Okay. So I don't think I can kill them with that weapon I was using, because the other weapon I used took like 3 hits. I think that axe just counts as a tool. Or his armor was too strong or something. Last time I fought him I had a good weapon, so... There we go again, CJ. I thought he was going to die soon. That's why I just kind of did those hits. Like, those wild hits. But, I don't know enough about the weapon systems in this game to really be knowledgeable on how they work. I want to record some of this. Join Southwind, the seafarers' nation of the Southeast Peninsula. Become a citizen and get your secure housing, storage, equipment, and access to your workshop, where we help and craft the first raft to take the open seas the fastest, safest way across the land. So join the Ravens to Linus the Wanderer. To find Skaldi Lunder, you must go to the ice and snow. Only those who know our goddess will know her call, for her voice echoes in the falls of stone and giants. In her arms you will find life and safe passage. To the north seek the one kin to the ravens, for those who soar and see the most. Quote the raven nevermore. That's one of my teammates. Alright, let's start all over again on my journey. Round 2, baby! I might just run back to my base and gear up there. But I'm still learning the server. It's my 3rd life on it. Hopefully we can get there a lot faster. We might start before we get there. You can buy gear, you can find gear, you can kill people for their gear. The most common way is you find some money or you sell pelts and other things to a trader. You get more coin and you can go buy armor and stuff. I don't have my own like secure base yet. I haven't locked down my yurt. But my team has a lot of stuff. I wish I could TP. Yeah, I don't know about TP. I just wish I could be teleported by an admin. Running sucks. Can be pretty bad for vision. I know. I'm more joking. This is a long, long run. Long run. Running for days, years, months, centuries. I am in the United States. Missouri. I got the cuts. Nice. Past 5 a.m. Sheesh. Now you're 8 hours ahead. My friend Phantom is in England, and he's always going to bed earlier than me. But then technically it's late for him, so. I wonder if that enemy I was fighting was just heavily armored and I couldn't kill him, or if it just would take a lot more hits. I don't know the balancing of this game all too well at the moment. I don't remember what I said, Cats. This is a long run. Jesus. 8 hula hands. We got this. We're gonna make the run with it. At least more music. At least this map is not as big as some maps. It's a fairly small map. But boy, you know, I want to play Renown. Maybe the Cactus guy had the right idea. I'm trying to get to my body. I'm trying to get to the far north to explore. I might have to find another way there. Yeah. But I have money on my character, so if I get to a town, I can buy food. I do feel like loot spawns are a little sparse. Then again, I don't know all the locations. And I imagine all the loot spawns are kind of like hoarded by people living in castles. Every castle I've come across has been occupied. Why is your character dressed like a cannibal? The one cannibal? Well, he's actually dressed like a peasant. He's a goddamn peasant. I am just trying to survive in this medieval world I find myself in. Unfortunately, I've only been blessed with rags to wear. But from rags to riches is where I'll be. Because, baby, I am in for the riches and the bitches. Right here would be a good ambushing spot. I'd like to oh, that would be fun. I'm going to do that for the video later. I wanted to read a sign here. Did someone take it down? Darn it. Grog. Oh, you're not Grog. You're one of the cat people I've heard of.
Hello.
I've heard of your kind, but I've not seen it with my own eyes just yet. What do they call you besides cat people?
Well, it's good to meet you, sir.
I am Gorm. I appreciate it.
Would you like some food?
I was going to ask. I have a long journey to return to one of my fallen friends to the north to recover what I've lost. And it is quite the journey.
You're heading north
Yes.
as a human.
Yes, I am. I have braved many winters before, and the snow does not scare me.
I understand. Are you part of... What is your name, sir?
I am Gorm, Halfren.
Wow. Well, it's very nice to meet you. What are you staying in the north for?
That's where I live. Me and my kin sailed from the northeast to the west here, and we've landed up north and have made our home over by Skellige.
Well, that's lovely. I wish you the very best of luck in your journeys.
I appreciate it. If you would be so kind, if you have a weapon you could spare for me to deal with these barbarians out there in the wilds in my journey, I would be grateful. And then be in your debt as well. A fine blade, I appreciate it. What is your name?
No problem, good sir. I am Ginger.
Ginger,
I stay
I will
here
speak well
right
of
over
you
there.
to my friends and kin when I come across them. Skull, I appreciate your help.
Well, that's very appreciated, sir. And I do wish you the very best travel. I left you some more food.
I appreciate it. Your hospitality will be remembered amongst my people.
Yes. But enjoy your travels, good.
I will.
You need anything else?
I shall be fine for the journey now. The sword will probably fail many foes. I'm sure of it.
I'm sure you will make a good fortune with it.
Oh, that was nice. So there are cat people. I wasn't quite sure because I hadn't seen any. There are Kashites. I need rags for this journey. Hell yeah. Her mic wasn't very good, but that's kind of how it is on RP servers, right? You're gonna get all kinds of people of different qualities and stuff. I bet I'm thinking there's Argonians, because that is definitely a Khajiit skin put into this game. This is Skyrim. We're playing Skyrim. I do because I do YouTube personally, but it is a public server, so it's to be expected. So I can't complain about it, right? What kind of sword is this? Long sword. It's just a long sword. It's not a... That's a chunky long sword. It probably weighs more than 5 pounds. I do HEMA as a sport, and my longsword is definitely not that chunky looking. It's got such a skinny little hilt, too. I think it would be a pain to hold on to, especially with how thick this upper part of the sword is. The crossguard's not too bad looking. I mean, it'll catch a blade well. This is a very, very fancy looking sword. This sword looks like it's trying to copy Frostmourne. Ginger was very hospitable to my character, and at least Gorm is a honorable individual who would respect one's kindness. I have a very good mic myself. I have noise in the background right now because of my heater being on, but when I'm role-playing on a bigger server, I usually have it off. Yeah. The cool thing is, yeah. I can adjust my sound gate more, but I usually just turn my heater off. Actually, I can turn it off right now. It's nice and warm in here. Almost lost my chair off the platform. All right, much better. But when I play on an RP server, I have to, you know, like wild RP or something, or no pixel, I have to turn the heater off, or heat my room beforehand, or else it messes with my quality. And I just realized some of the scenes I recorded had the fan out. Damn it. No Pixel is GTA 5 RP. It's the biggest GTA 5 RP server. And then Wild RP is on Red Dead Redemption 2, and that's the biggest Red Dead RP server. I've played on those. I've played on the Red Zone. Yeah, it's GTA. I've roleplayed on a lot of servers. Actually, if you check out my YouTube channel, Cats, you can see all the content I've made if you're interested in seeing some of the other characters I've played in the past. And I'm definitely making a YouTube video on this server and the story. Now that I have all my bandages, I should be just fine if I get in a fight, unless they headshot me. I'm not sure how much damage they exactly do, but... Gonna take a nap too soon? No worries. At least, you know, subscribe to it or something if you wouldn't mind, so you can at least get recommended it, or check it out in your own time when you have the energy. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. My goal for last year was... to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2023. But for my New Year's goal, for 2024, by the end of 2024, my goal is to be at 25K subscribers on YouTube. And I grind on it hard. It's part of my income, part of my living. Just kind of like how streaming is a little bit too. I followed you here since 2022. I just poke in rarely and chat very rarely. Ah, well, I appreciate you've been lurking for a long time, cats. I stream all kinds of games on, on Twitch. I kind of quit streaming for a bit, but I kind of all over the place on Twitch. I tried making I tried growing big on Twitch at one point. I've been on Twitch since like 2013, and I wasn't able to make it into a living, unfortunately. But YouTube is treating me much better. I'm growing by like 7 people a day on YouTube. I'm getting about 50,000 views a week, and it's nice. It's nice. I'm enjoying it. And I can spend that money I make on improving this channel and my other channel. I have a channel called Sellsword Sinnix, where I sword fight. And I practice my HEMA sport, historical European martial arts. I like to fight with longsword and arming sword and shield. I also like to fight with axes too. They're fun. But not a lot of my friends are armored enough to fight with my axes. Axes in the sport tend to break bones pretty easily. Yeah, YouTube is very much better, especially since I'm very consistent on YouTube. The algorithm does reward consistency with quality. My quality's alright. It could definitely be better. But I definitely feel like it's rewarding my efforts. But I need to improve in so many different ways it's either I need to improve, well, I always need to improve. But I need to find the content that's going to grow my channel. Because Red Dead Redemption 2 roleplay, as good as the RP was, as a high quality of the RP it was, there just wasn't an audience on YouTube for it anymore, because Rockstar had announced that they are no longer doing anything with Red Dead Redemption 2 online. And that's where most of my audience was coming from, that and roleplay servers. But the bigger audience draw was from Red Dead Online, because they saw the RP and they wanted to be more immersed in that time period. But unfortunately, when Red Dead Online stopped doing big updates, they decided, they left. They left the game, they left the communities, and the well dried. I've been thinking about entering a tournament, because I've been fighting for 10 years, but I've mostly been fighting for fun. Just enjoying it as exercise and fighting for a sport. But I've gotten really good at it, and I was thinking I should probably get into a longsword competition, because I naturally bust out advanced moves. Just it's part of my instincts now, my muscle memory, and everyone I fight, they're either close to my level or they're not even close to it. That's what I do with the one caliber. But he also had built before Vertigo started doing Red Dead Redemption content on his YouTube channel. He had already grown a huge audience beforehand. So a lot of his views are coming from returning viewers, I would imagine. Because if you look at his Red Dead content compared to some of his older content, it is not anywhere close to as many views as he used to get when it comes to Red Dead. But he has the ability to be able to play whatever game he wants and still pull out some decent views, because he's built his fan base up, he has an audience. And so what I would like to do with me switching to Dayz and other games to roleplay on is I want to build a bigger audience and then show that new audience and go back to Red Dead Redemption roleplay and be like, guys, check this out. Look how cool this is, I've noticed some big YouTubers that just do, who got big on Twitch, prefer to just do Twitch streaming, because honestly, it's really easy and it's easy money and it's less effort. I know about all the nations stuff. Hell yeah. They're more like Burhurt. They're crazy. They do a lot of war stuff. I do a lot of dueling at the moment, but I would love to be in a shield wall in a war scenario. We got a lot of people in my group right now in town, and I want to do capture the flag, and I want to buy some like building materials to build like a fake gate and wall you can set up and unset and do like siege the castle or something like that, and like make a battling ram. I don't know. I have all these ideas what I do. Also, I got a GoPro from Christmas from my parents because they know I'm into the sword fighting stuff, and I was doing shorts on my second channel because that's all I could really do with my phone. But now that I have a device to record my chest, I can now make long form videos with a bit of. I like to kind of like ham it up and do a bit of acting and storytelling, or make it more action packed and add good music to my fighting. So, and I also wanted to use a lot of different camera angles as well. So I want to get more equipment for recording my sword fighting, so you can see what's going on better. And so I want to get a camera off to the side that has a panning tracker. My friend has one. It's really cool. It tracks the movement and it will like keep the fight in frame. And so I'd like to get GoPros so people can see different perspectives. And then I would like to get at least 2 cameras to put in different positions at ranges so it can like capture more of the fight from different perspectives. I also have a really nice community, the One Caliber. I got lucky. The people in my community are very positive. And I'm also somebody who is I don't take shit from people. I know who I am. I know where I stand on things. If I don't like you, I ban you from my chat. Easy as that. If someone comes in here and starts causing shit, I'm not worried about keeping viewers for the sake of keeping viewers. Because in reality, honestly, when people do that, they actually lose the important viewers in your community by trying to keep everyone satisfied. I don't give a shit about some random person's feelings who come in here who's causing shit. Now, it's different if it's like 2 members of my community that have been here for a while. I'll ask them to take the fight off the stream chat and solve it within DMs. Or if I know them really well, I might join in and talk to them and see what's going on. And it can be very diplomatic. But yeah, when people troll my channel, it just does not work. I don't play into it. I don't get worked up from it. It's just one button and I get back to what I'm doing. But I got a great community. We've got a solid community. And and here's my goal for YouTube and Twitch and streaming in general and long form content is I want to be comfortable. I wanted to make more money than I would from like a 40-hour work week. But I'm not expecting to be a millionaire. I'm not expecting to be super rich. I just want to live comfortably where my rent and bills are met and I have food in my belly. And then I can spend that time making content and doing work I enjoy and have a lot of fun doing. At the same time, have time to spend with my family. I want to enjoy my work and not feel like I'm working to live, you know? Bro, I'm not just saying it to be nice, but you have a unique sounding voice, and people will recognize you, and you who you are without seeing your name. If you know what I'm saying, I know. I definitely have a weird speech pattern. I get excited. I talk fast. I also like to do voices and silliness, and my inflections and if I'm happy or sad are very, very different in my personality. And when I'm happy, I really show it, you know. And another thing about my streaming is I already play a character when I play characters, right? In my role playing, those are my characters. But what you guys are getting from me as a streamer and YouTuber when I'm not playing a character is my authentic self. So that's another thing I like about my channel and my stuff. And the One Caliber, I appreciate that. It's a nice compliment, man. It has, for the most part. It's gotten deeper. I used to talk a lot lighter, and I used to talk a lot faster because I grew up in a rough situation where I felt like I needed to get my words in quickly, or else I wouldn't be heard, or I'd repeat myself a lot. I also had to go through speech therapy a lot when I was younger because my upbringing was pretty rough and I missed a lot of school and stuff, so I didn't pronounce things very well. And I was kind of lispy in some ways or another. And I stuttered a lot. I still stutter sometimes to this day when I'm nervous. But one of the characteristics I've kept from my voice is I talk really fast. Alright, we're almost to where I died. Even if we get there and my shit's not there anymore, I'm okay with that. I just want to get to the North Trader and explore over here. And if there's like places I could loot and come back and sell stuff, that'll be just fine. And it's not too hard to get back to my home over there. I got supplies there too. I bet Rowan is like, where is he? He said he's gonna be on, and I am on. I'm on the server. I just didn't stick around base to wait for him. I'm out doing stuff, so I look forward to seeing him. And Rowan is a good role player. The one thing that's nice and refreshing about playing on a open server, it's not whitelisted, is that you get to see a lot of raw talent and people are trying and who are looking for RP, right? And then I like to direct people, like, hey, we can go here for some roleplay, you can go here for some roleplay, check it out. It's worth checking out, you know? And hopefully I can share that with him later. Was there any loot on these corpses? The downside of playing on public servers, you got trolls, people running around saying the N-word, bad mics and other things, but you just deal with it. I look for good whitelisted servers, but I'm always down to check out like a decent open public server. Like Day 1 servers, a lot of fun to interact with people on because they get immersed in the game at the same time for Dayz. Yeah, and the thing about egomaniacs, it's prevalent in Dayz roleplay. Ever since the red zone days, you start to see the same people in the same servers repeating the same old habits over and over and over again. There's still a lot of really good role players amongst them, but you definitely get people who get a bit of an ego in private servers, and it can be fairly annoying. But you know, I'm always down to explore for new, especially when I'm looking for new things. Especially when I go to Renown one day, I'm definitely gonna have to play on some basic servers for a bit to get that kind of RP fix I'm going for, and I'll meet a lot of people in the process. I never got into RP in games because people were way too try hard in most of them. Yeah, so there's all different kinds of role players. I've met so many. You got people who are good at being immersed and playing a character. You got people who want to play a character and also be a Billy badass, and so they try really hard to be a winner in RP. The thing is, in roleplay, if you're role playing properly, you win good and you lose good. You can't force a win in roleplay. And here's what I mean. This guy comes in and he writes his entire character backstory and he wants to be a big mob man. The thing is, when you join a new server, you're not that guy. You have to work your way up like it does in real life. So if you don't have the skills to be a mob leader, unfortunately in RP, you're probably not going to be a mob leader without some practice, you know? Or a king, or a badass mercenary who's good at tracking guys down. A lot of these skills, you as a person have to also develop and make work. And it's a trial and error thing. For myself, if I wanted to roleplay as a badass, I'll do it. But I'm not going to expect, like for example, my outlaw Ryder Whitlock on Wild RP, he is known as the terror of the Heartlands for a reason. He's killed people, he's gotten away from the law, he's shot lawmen down, he's stolen so many guns from people, and he's sold them to different contacts in different gangs, like the Dicenzos. He was a big provider of weaponry for the Dicenzos and selling stolen guns to them. He made his reputation as a dangerous highwayman who gets the job done through brutality and effort and being able to accomplish those feats. Along the road, I have had some small losses, but my character continued on and kept trying. You know, my other character, my film character, he became a famous person on the server because I made unique films that were made to the time period that people could go watch in a movie theater. So he became this renowned director on the server for the films he made, and he had people actually investing in his films and becoming actors in his films. My dream was to join Wild RP, but I just hit applying and having to be interviewed or whatever, and it's a long interview process for Wild RP. What happens if he dies? Do you make a new character? On roleplay servers, it's typically up to the individual to decide if they want a permadeath or not. If you get knocked down on Red Dead Redemption, you actually get left in the same spot, and somebody has to come and revive you. You can respawn, but you lose all your items. But in those cases, what people do is they roleplay gravely injured if they don't want to die. It's up to the individual to decide if they're gonna perma their character and be considered actually dead. Some people honestly should perma their characters because they've died the same way over and over, and I've permed plenty of my characters. There's like two different kind of interviews. One caliber, you got your application process, and then you get called into a second interview thing through voice, where they want to ask you questions and scenarios and hear your voice, hear your mic quality, and check to see if you'd be fit for the server, to make sure, somebody just make your, someone just, do the application for you. They actually have a further thing, and then it's a council to see if they're even going to let you in or not. Alright, I'm back. Boys. What do we got right here? My body's probably despawned by now. I died somewhere in the battlefield here. But yeah, I'm happy with where my RP has gotten me in the communities. I am known by somebody in every RP community I join now online. They're like, "Oh, no, Sinnix TV." Even though I'm not a big YouTuber or a big streamer, people know me, and it's cool to be recognized. It feels nice. And it also makes the application process easier for me because people already know the quality of my RP. So they're just like, "Yeah, come on in." Yeah, definitely despawned. We've made it past that part, guys. Oh, there they come. Now, money's not too hard to get, so we'll find some. Good night, man. Take care. Get a good night. Hey, the Magical Conch TV. Long time no see. I haven't seen that name in my chat in a long time. Yeah, dude, I'm on a medieval RP server that's public, and it's KOS with safe zones. And I'm putting together a Viking war clan if you want to join it. Right now I'm kind of exploring the map and learning more of the process of the server. And this map's kind of like a work in progress too on the server. It's got a very fantasy kind of vibe going, mixed in with like real life stuff. I've seen Khajiits, I've seen orcs, I've seen Christians. King Jonathan, his holiness. And we're playing Norsemen, me and my friends. The good thing, my chest armor and things I was wearing is not too expensive. Rough passage. But this bridge here, though, gives me an idea for ambushes. If people are traveling this, my raiders can ambush on these steps and stuff. If you fall off, though, you're probably stuck. I wonder if you have to get, like, teleported out by an admin or just kill yourself. Because it feels like this map has a lot of places where you can get stuck. It's been nice to have, also since I switched games, I have more of an active chat lately, and I've appreciated that a lot too. I do enjoy talking to my audience. Yeah. Well, anybody who's trying to do YouTube and Twitch, though, I want you guys to know, if you're looking to make it into a full-time gig, it is a lot of work. I've been in it for 10 years, and on my YouTube channel, I have 1,817 uploads. And I only have 6,192 subscribers. It's not bad. It's more than most people. But it shows you that it's hard growing for some niches and stuff, you know? Also, you know, I could be a better editor. There's like a lot of other little things that I could do to improve that would make my content better, but it is definitely a lot of work, so keep at it if you want to make it into a goal. Tiger meat. Yeah, I'm not as active on Twitch as I used to be. I've become more active on it recently, these last 2 months. I'm more focused on YouTube because I've been live streaming since 2013, man, and honestly I've capped out at 6,000 followers on Twitch. I've been at 6,000 followers on Twitch for a little over a year now. It goes 6,000, 6,001, 6,002, 6,003. I get to like 6,018, and it goes 6,017, 6,016, 6,015. I start losing followers, and then it goes back up to like 6,020, and then it goes. The next week I'm at 6,005. Like I haven't been stuck at 6,000. I've been hard capped on Twitch. I think I've reached my potential on Twitch. I will not get any farther on it, which I'm okay with. I've come to terms with that. But YouTube, I am not hard capped. I'm definitely going to grow farther on Twitch. Or on YouTube, I mean. Live streaming on Twitch is super bloated, too. Like, there's so much competition now. Even in niches. Like, it's still hard. It's hard going. Sometimes when I ought to get into Dayz map editing, but when I have the money that I make enough money from YouTube and Twitch, I am buying my own server blade, and I am going to be making my own maps for certain games. I'll spend weeks, months putting together a nice map that looks realistic and nice. This is all kind of cool and fantasy and stuff, but like the amount of stone and labor it would take to make this through this kind of terrain is That'd be a feat of engineering for mankind. We've just traveled the Great Wall of China. I have Bannerlord 2, and I'm working on the process of applying to an RP server there, the Magical Cons. They have a persistent world RP server, and I want to join it and RP on it. I just gotta get good at the PvP in that game. I have to get sweaty, right? I have to practice. Put hours into it. Let's see how that goes. Death to the King, Chaplet, and the Templar. I know where to get gold ore at. Seeing a shitload of it. Oh, that's where I get some good Viking weapons. Viking shield, Viking horn. It's not a Viking helmet. That's not a Viking helmet. That's not a Viking helmet. That's a Viking helmet. That's not a Viking helmet either. Viking helmets didn't have horns. I could fish. I could be a fisherman for now. Be a bit of grinding. But I could do it. I could make it work. Can I sell wood to someone? That could be an easy, actually, job too, is chopping down trees. Didn't see any locations that spawned chests in there. But I'm sure I can find something out here. I actually like this region a lot more. And then if there's a boat left around here, I can sail back to Skullandi. Put the music back on. So I haven't been to this region yet, and it's I'm liking it so far. That Khajiit was kind enough to give me enough food to make it this far, so I appreciate that. I was more going for a stick. I was hoping that wanted to break. Get a full stick. Get a long stick. I'll have to do some real exploring to see where any points of interest are. That seems where all the loot spawns is the points of interest. There's another big castle down this way. Maybe somebody lives there too. It seems like every castle's been occupied. How's everyone doing in chat? Hope you guys are all doing well. Never seen any like structures beside the castle that was up there. I hope this port location has some decent loot in and around it. All this untamed wilderness. I want to be a petty fisherman for a bit. This trader is very far. Getting a horse will make this so much faster. I think you can just buy one. I think it can carry a lot too. We're almost there. Now, along the way, they could have put some small points of interest like a collapsed caravan or burnt down village, a fishing town, you know, abandoned carts with dead horses next to it. Heater back on. It's getting cold again. I'm hoping this port's pretty big. Our long journey at last. We've went from the south all the way north, as far north as men have come to settle, here in this land of plenty. I'm not sure if I'll see anyone here. We want the King Chapel's head. We want war. This note was found on Grey Orc land. Temple scum not welcome. Wooden log and firewood they pay for. I get bark. They'll give me money for it. What's this? Hello there, how's it going? Hey Cal, I'm doing good. I've just traveled to the north, and there's not a lot here. Just, it's useful for me at the moment. So I'm hoping, that's good, that's better. I'm hoping I can find some value for myself. By beards. Damn, I had found a bunch of rings I could have sold. Damn. No loot spawning over here. Oh, what's this? This wasn't here earlier. Guess they would spawn next to this thing. That's why I've seen loot spawning. Is this fire actually gonna keep me warm? It will. I don't need her to color for plunder and set a chest. A chest that I will need to fill with my plunders. To prove that I'm worthy to fill this full of treasures from my fallen adversaries. Just get your keep me warm? I'm jealous. I see a castle way over there. I'm about to go over there next. Alright, which one of you wanted to buy bark from me? Was it you? Did you want bark? It was you, peasant, who wanted bark. Is this a chest I could sell over here? If I can sell it for money, I'll be pretty happy. How do you feel about the server so far? It looks pretty cool. I'm enjoying it. It's it's all over the place, but I'm having a little bit of fun exploring it and goofing around. I got some friends joining in. They're probably running on the server right now. Probably wondering where the fuck I am. The population is pretty low right now, which could change. I heard the server kind of goes through waves of being really populated and not very populated. Damn it. Well, I want to know what's over yonder that way. I think the best way is to cut across the ice. That's a sound plan, right? Look, there's polar bears out here. This might be a dumb idea. I might get stuck out here. Glitchy, like. I definitely want to do some PvP and some raiding soon. Get my guys together for it. Alright, here's where I will probably get stuck. Or eaten by a bear. Fair enough, that could happen. Somehow I'm getting warmer. This is definitely not the Molsk settings. I bet you someone lives in that castle. When I get there, I'll have no access to the loot. But I feel like all these bases would be like dead bases. It must be the Viking blood, you are right, Cole. This is why I do not drown or flounder while swimming. I am resistant to the cold. I was born in it. I was forged in cold. I am blessed by the gods of winter and the hunt. My blood runs warmer than most. I feel like I definitely may have done old screwed myself something fierce. I may have made myself a very poor decision. Oh, this is a nightmare right here. Oh, that's a nightmare. You're claustrophobic. Oh, jeez. I knew the risk, but I went anyways. Oh, come on, let me on. I feel like this might let me on once the water rises again. Poor choices were made today. God, I wish there was a climb button for getting all the water. You literally have to find a ramp. Over here might be possible. Except it's underneath the shelf. I am known for polar bear swimming underneath icebergs. I do not fear claustrophobic places like a simple buffoon. Note to self. Go around next time because I see a flag on top of that base there. On this day, Sinnix has faced his worst enemy yet, Daisy mechanics. Will he prevail, or shall the glitch consume him? I should pray to the god of Clang. If I pray properly to Clang, Clang may not kill me this day. The god of glitches, Clang. Clang has claimed many. That was a dream. I held on to it. But we are almost to land. And once we arrive at this glorious land, I shall kiss it. Maybe we need some more music again. This is anticlimactic. The only path was forward. And that's what I did. I went forward. And I kept going. In hopes to find land. Land that I might walk upon once more. There was fear in my heart, that's for sure. But I prevailed with my wits about me. We're almost there. We've almost made it. Call, I'm glad. I'm glad that I can inspire people to RP. That's always something nice to hear. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. By the way, if you guys are enjoying the stream, consider becoming a member for 99 cents. If I get 1,000 members of my 6,000 subscribers, I'm a full-time YouTuber then. That's why I have my membership at 99 cents. Fairly affordable for most people. And if you're ever watching on Twitch, if you have a Prime sub, consider giving it to me, your neighborhood-friendly streamer. Please be decayed. There's a full flag, though. I have traveled far. Is anyone home? The lands out here are freezing and cold. There's a horse in here. Shit. Oh, skull. Might be able to sell that. And some money. Things are not hopeless yet for myself. Is anyone home? I've swum across the water. I am freezing. I need food and water. If you are a kind soul, would you be willing to give a beggar just scraps so he might get by on his journey? I'm sure my words will sail far, telling tales of how great you are for feeding someone that you do not know yourself. Tink, tink, tink. I kind of want to try to sneak into the base if I can. It's full of skeletons. I wonder how many of these are just abandoned because of, like, this is so far out here. I just want to pet the horse. Well, let's get some money out of this. Money ain't too bad, right? I guess there's like a village nearby, maybe. Cal, thank you for becoming a member. There you go. You are one member closer to the goal. Let's go. Yeah! More members! Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause to Cal. He is now a new, proud member of Supportive. He put 99 cents towards my dreams and goals. YouTube then promptly took, I think, like 35% of that 99 cents. But if I had 1,000 people at 99 cents, I'd be doing YouTube full time as a career. And I would also have the money probably to get servers and save up for a server blade and make my own RP maps. I think I'm gonna head back to my base. It was funny, for some reason I didn't get bled. They didn't make me bleed at all this time. This is the least I could do. Thank you for the great content. I'm sure you'll get there. One day. And when I do, dude, when I have like a full-time YouTube career, game giveaways, events, you name it. It's gonna be fun. I'll be the Oprah of video games. You get a video game, and you get a video game, and you get a video game, and you get a video game too. Looking forward to be a part of that. Hell yeah, Cole. I appreciate it. Cal? Call? Cal? Cal? You go by Cal or Call? I think it's Cal. This has been quite the adventure! So, we met a few people along the way, but definitely been a lot of... I ran out of disk space. I'll download the stream. Oh, I turned around. Yeah, I just got an idea. I'm thinking about just uploading my Red Dead backlog as is to the channel. I'll probably, you know, I'll upload it under private, so I can make room in my hard drives. And if I ever want to show something, I can. Northern Trader. we're gonna head to Northern Trader, then we're gonna go over here to our back to our base. Maybe my body might be there still. Running in the dark, the most interesting part of the stream. I feel like I'm not making any progress. Damn. It is a long journey, that is for sure. Long indeed. The water sound scared the crap out of me just now. We're almost back. Almost back. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Traveling across the Great Barrier. Traveling as far and wide as I can. I like how the wells in the south are all busted up, and the wells in the north are all like operational and working. My character has a cold. Can't even see the castle, it's so pitch black. All I know is it's up ahead. With all these pine trees, I can gather wood with my hands, and that could be a way to make some money here. We've made it to the north outpost. Fresh water! Book of Ragnarok. Ooh, cool statues. Viking Undung. At least I know where to get some of this clothing. Ugh. Oh, you buy the shelters for 5,000? Did not realize that. Dude, I got some monies. I received some monies. Hey, I got my helmet back. Looking pretty good. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna get off here for a bit. I'll be back on maybe later tonight, a couple hours, or I'll be back tomorrow. But thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out, and I'm gonna try to make sure I get some interesting things going on the server soon. So guys, thanks for watching, thanks for chilling. Till next time.